In a previous video, we covered some basic controls in WWE 2K24. Today, we are going to go over some more controls, which will include some advanced moves, speciality match type controls, and moves from the carry system. Now, like in the basic controls video, my inputs are shown at the bottom of the screen, PlayStation is on the left, Xbox is on the right, with the controls also displayed in the middle for clarity. Firstly, we will start with some advanced positioning controls. To reposition your opponent, turning them around on the mat or from a standing position, you'll be using the right stick. Flicking the stick up will toss your opponent into a seated position or pick them up if they're already grounded. Flicking the stick to the left or to the right will strike your opponent, turning them around, while pulling the right stick down will roll your opponent up into a pin. There are several ways you can reposition your opponent when in the corner of the ring by using the right stick. When your opponent is thrown into the corner, this is called the leaning position, and flicking the right stick up will put your opponent seated on the top rope. Pulling the right stick down will hang them upside down in the Tree of Woe. And of course, you can also turn your opponent around from the leaning position so that their back is facing you by flicking the right stick left or right. For instant recovery, when it's available, press R1 on PlayStation or RB on Xbox, popping you up ready to attack again. In terms of multi-man matches, to display your current target, press the touchpad on PlayStation or View on the Xbox. And to change your target, it's a click in of the right stick. In normal tag team matches, you have to tag your opponent in and out of the match. And to do this, go over to your corner and press L1 or the left bumper. You can also execute the new running tag by using the run controls as outlined in the basic controls video and pressing L1 or the left bumper as you approach your corner. If you throw your opponent into your corner, you don't have to press the tag button. If you press X on the PlayStation, A on the Xbox, this will initiate a double team move. Again, as outlined in a previous video, there are new illegal partner tag team controls in WWE 2K24. If you don't know, the legal man is the person in the ring, while the illegal man is the person stood on the apron waiting to be tagged into the match. To do this, you'll be using the tag team modifier button, alongside a direction on the D-pad. The modifier is L1 on the PlayStation and LB on the Xbox. Using this with up on the D-pad, and your partner will remove the turnbuckle pad. If it's available, pressing the modifier and left will get the tables. Modifier and down has your partner grab a weapon and slide it into the ring. While pressing right and the modifier will get your partner to go over to the other side of the ring and attack the opposing team's illegal man. There are various ways you can execute springboard moves. Usually these are seen by superstars in the high flyers category, but certain heavyweights can do them as well. Holding L2 or the left trigger to run and moving the left stick towards the ropes, you can press square or X on the PlayStation or X or A on the Xbox at the right time, and you will execute a running springboard move. High flyers can also do these same springboard moves by running into a corner and timing the button press correctly. Alternatively, walk over to the ropes and press and hold L1 or LB to lean towards them. Then press the light or heavy attack button to do a standing springboard. A third method is from the ring apron. To get onto the ring apron, tap R1 or the right bumper, as holding it will take you out of the ring to the floor, and you don't want this. From here, you can hold L1 or the left bumper and press the light or heavy attack buttons to execute the springboard. Springboards can be done into the ring, from the apron, or from the ring to the outside. Moves will vary depending on if your opponent is inside the ring or outside the ring, standing up or lay on the ground. To initiate a carry, press R1 on PlayStation or RB on Xbox when in the grab state, plus the right stick in any direction. The direction of the right stick will put your opponent into different positions. To lift into powerbomb position, you have to have the right stick up. The cradle position is the right stick pulled down. The fireman's carry has the right stick pointing left and have the stick pointing right to lift into a shoulder carry. When you're in the carry position, you can move around the ring using the normal move controls. And you can change carry position with a flick of the right stick into the direction of your intended carry. To complete a carry move, you'll be using X on the PlayStation or A on the Xbox. When near the corner, barricade or other environment, you can execute an environmental attack with square on the PlayStation and X on the Xbox when in a carry position. And from the carry position, you can also throw your opponent over the ropes or off the stage or platform by using circle or B. To release your opponent from a carry or cancel it, press L1 or LB. And if you ever needed to escape a carry, tap circle or B repeatedly until you escape. Finally, weapon controls. To pick up a weapon or grab one from under the ring, you'll be using L1 or LB. For a primary attack, it's square on the PlayStation, X on the Xbox. For a secondary attack, it's X on the PlayStation and A on the Xbox. A returning weapon feature this year is the ability to throw them. To do this, it's circle or B. To drop an object, it's L1 or LB. To throw an object into or out of the ring, it's L1 or LB with a combination of the left stick towards the ropes when stood near them. To lean or wedge objects into a corner, it's X on PlayStation, A on the Xbox with a combination of the left stick towards the corner. To set up a ladder or a table, it's X on the PlayStation, A on the Xbox. And to lift an opponent onto the table when they are leaning next to it, walk up to them and flick the right stick up. To push a ladder down when an opponent is standing on it, tap circle or B repeatedly. To rotate a standing ladder, hold L1 or LB with a combination of the right stick. To set up a ladder bridge near the apron on the outside of the ring, press L1 and R2 on PlayStation and the left bumper right trigger combination on Xbox. To climb up a ladder in a ladder match, to climb the cage or the walls of Hell in a Cell, it's R1 or RB. And to call for the door in a steel cage match, it's L1 or LB. To ignite a table in an Extreme Rules match, press R2 and X on the PlayStation or the right trigger and A on the Xbox. You will need a stored finisher to do this. You can also perform taunts while holding weapons using the taunt controls previously mentioned in the basic controls video. If you've not seen it, it's linked in the card above and in the video description below. So those are some more controls then in WWE 2K24. What do you think of them? Are they quite simple to use once you get your head around them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, I understand that again there's a lot to take in there, whether you're new to the game or a returning player to the series, but I hope this video is useful for you in some way, and I hope it helps you make progress within the game.